Right, so here we are again, another gun review. Well, there's a little story behind this one. As you know, I like to try to stay within a budget for my YouTube viewers. Okay, my budget used to be £100, but with prices going up on guns, I've had to extend that to 150, especially for the guns that I want to review now. The gun I actually originally ordered was a classic Army MK16 Mod 0 Sportline, and I ordered it from a company called Extreme Airsoft. So I placed the order in the evening, went to my bed, went to work, got a telephone call at work, and the guys informed me, unfortunately, that was out of stock. However, the really nice guys that they are said to me that they're going to send me this gun instead of the other one. Now, the Classic Army was £139.99, say £140 for argument's sake. This gun, okay, has a better gearbox and better internals, and is currently on sale in their shop at £179.99, say £180. Okay, so internally wise, it's going to be better. Okay, so I was extremely happy. So Extreme Airsoft, thank you very much. I've been really looking forward to doing this. Now, I haven't opened this. All I've done, as I always do, is I've taken outer wrapping off. I haven't looked inside this box at all. Okay, so as I open it, you're seeing it for the first time, and so am I. Okay, so let's get into it. On the outside, I'm very impressed with the graphics, the photographs, everything. I think that looks absolutely amazing. When I unwrapped it, I actually got very excited. I was excited to start with, but then I got very excited because on here it actually tells you a lot of information about the gun, about the type of gun it is, what it has, and so forth. Okay, it also includes a charger and a battery. It's got a magazine in there. The magazine holds 350 rounds. It tells you the velocity of the BBs and so forth and things like this. And the weight of the gun also tells you the length of the gun. So yeah, so right off the bat, there's a lot of information just on the box before you even get into the gun itself. So 10 out of 10 for presentation, I have to say. It got me even more excited when I opened it. Now, it's a Fenhurst, and what they mean by that is this gun is licensed by the gun manufacturer, which is Cybergun. Okay, so they've had to pay a little bit extra, hence the reason why it's a little bit more expensive. Okay, so right off the bat, as you can see, I'm very impressed. Box looks absolutely magnificent, I have to say. The presentation gets you excited right from the word go. Okay, so let's pull forward just a little bit and we'll open it up. And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to tilt this slightly, so I'm going to use the box it came with to do that. Hopefully it won't fall down. So we have a manual, okay, obviously the usual do's and don'ts and so forth. Oh wow, yes, very good. I have to give you 10 out of 10 for that as well. Yes, the graphics are very, very good, and there are different languages in there as well, so it's just not for the UK. Tells you how to connect the battery and so forth and things like that down here. Okay, I'm sorry about this. There's a lot of glare on this. Let's see if I can turn that down a little bit. There we go. Just turn the power of the wattage of the lamp down. Tells you about hop up, where the hop up is and so forth and things like that. So yeah, 10 out of 10. Yeah, really like that. Lovely graphics. And the gun itself. Yeah, okay. Right away I can spot there's a battery missing. I'm not too concerned about that, to be honest with you, because if you have an M4 at all, there's a strong possibility you will have a battery that will fit this. And indeed, I have several, so I'm not worried about that. But just in case you're going to use a battery, okay, mine's missing, but as I say, I'm not worried too much about that. So let's take this piece off. Let's have a little look. Wow. So I automatically can right away, see that there is a signature here and it says good. Okay, so I'm going to take that as somebody's actually looked at this gun and tested it and make sure it's firing properly and it's doing what it should be doing. Lovely jubbly. Okay, so we have the usual M4 magazine, okay, made of metal. Oh, I think there's a few BBs still left in that, so that's a good sign. Somebody's definitely tested this, that's great. The wheel on the bottom. Yep. I'm getting a rare collection of these now, so it's really good. I ordered some and I wish I hadn't now, because I've got quite a collection of these. So there we go, M4 type magazine. We have the usual charger. I never use these, okay, and I'll be honest with you, they don't stop charging, okay, and that's one of the reasons why I don't use it. This is an 8-volt battery charger, so I'd imagine that it was an 8.4 volt battery that was in here. I would say this gun could probably go up to 9.6, to be honest with you. Looking at what I read online, there is a strong possibility that that would fit straight into the back here. So that brings us to the gun itself now. Let's have a little look at this. I'm just taking my time with this because I'm just taking it all in. I'm really impressed with the look of this gun, to be honest with you. Let me pop that back in there. Oh yeah, there's a fair weight in this. Oh yes, there is indeed. There's a fair weight in that indeed. So, where do we start? Let's start at the back, shall we? Okay. So, from what I read online, okay, the stock plate here comes off, and to take that off, you've got to push that little pin. There's a little pin here, you push it at the back, you take that out, okay, and that will expose the battery compartment, which is back there, yes. Yep. And indeed, there's enough room in there, yeah, that'll get, yeah, you can get a fair size battery in there. Yeah, perfectly happy with that. Lovely jubbly. We'll just put the butt plate back on. Always be careful when you're doing this that you don't grab a hold of the wires. So put that back in there. Lovely jubbly. This button here actually extends the stock. Okay, so there's a 6 placement of the stock. A little bit of wobble in there. Okay, but I know for a fact that these stocks are longer than the M4, so for me, I'm going to roughly be a 2 or a 3, and that's not too bad for me. Yeah, I can let that go at that, because it is a budget gun, to be honest with you, so you know you have to expect these sort of things. Okay, this here is your cheek rest, and it also extends up. It has different positions. I think this has got about 2, to be honest with you. No, it's maybe got more than that. 1, 2, yeah, it's got two cheek positions. So if, when you've got the sights and everything up, or a scope on it, okay, and you're not raised quite high enough, instead of trying to lift your head up, you can actually extend the cheek rest. Okay, now another great advantage with this gun is you can actually fold this stock away, okay, by pressing this button here. Okay, so it's really stiff because it is new. It goes round there like that, and round there is a clip, that piece there, and it just clips in. Simple as that. Lovely jubbly. So there's a clip that it grabs onto, and that piece it grabs onto there. Now, to take that back round again, I always advise you to push down slightly and then take it away. That way you're not going to break that or rub that away too quickly. Okay, going in, yeah. Okay, but push down, just a little bit of pressure. It doesn't take much, just a little bit of pressure, as you see, and there it goes, and it clips in. Now, it does have a sling mount there, and there's one at the front end on the same side, but on this one here, it's got a double clip mount here, and further up the gun, there is another clip mount on the same side. So, moving on, we've got the usual sights. Okay, we pop-up sight here. It can be adjusted up and down and left and right. Okay, and you've got the FN logo here. Lovely, it's always nice to see that. These stickers, I'll be honest with you, don't really bother me, but some people take them off. Okay, and then you have safety. Yep, automatic. Sorry, automatic. semi-automatic and automatic. Okay, now there's no battery in that, as we've already seen, so I wasn't worried about playing with that because I knew nothing was going to shoot out of it. Okay, and this is where your mag goes. So if you give me a second, I'll grab that mag back again. And let's complete this picture, shall we? Oh wow. Oh yes. Oh, me likey lots. Oh yes. Very nice. Yep. Mag release is on there. Okay, just push that button and it can pop out. You could put your thumb in there. Can you? Oh, that's a bit tight. So it is mainly a right-handed gun. Yep, definitely. Or is it? No, it's kind of ambidextrous because you can select switch there. Is there one on the other side? There is, but it's a pretend one. Yeah. So it's for a right-handed player. So, moving on. The rail is massive. I have to tell you, this top rail is absolutely humongous. It goes basically from here all the way to here. So you've got loads of room in there to put scopes, cameras. You've got side rails as well. Rails underneath, so you can put hand grip under here. You can put torches, lasers. It's just endless, to be honest with you. That's great. So, flipping over very quickly to the other side, there's your charging handle, and indeed, there's your little wheel for your hop up. Okay, right in there. Lovely jubbly. Okay, and moving further down the gun, we obviously have the foresight. Okay. Now that's something I didn't see. Maybe I missed it. I'll have another look. There should be a key in there to alter that sight. Okay. Yeah. And then at the end, of course, you've got your flash eliminator, which should come off. Yeah, it does. Okay, and you could put a silencer on there or a tracer unit. Now, like all budget guns, this is plastic. Okay, so I'm going to advise you not to keep taking this on and off. Is it plastic? Yes, it is. So don't keep putting it on and taking it on and off. What to do is to put it on and perhaps leave it on. Okay? Always be careful when you're putting it back on again that you put it on the right threads from the get-go. So that way you don't damage anything. So let's have a little look at this again. So there we have it. Fenhurst Ska L. Like it. What I'm trying to do in my channel is bring you lots of different guns, so it's not all just M4s and things like that. Okay, I'm trying to bring you different guns, so that way you see that there's other things out there which you can actually purchase. Now, I've had a look online, okay, and there is a Cyber FN, sorry, I beg your pardon, a Cyber FH Fenhurst Ska, okay, the exact same as this. Now remember, this is made of mostly polymer, okay, the internals will be metal, but the externals are mainly polymer, okay, and they have a metal version of this for £20 more, right? So to me, if this is the sort of gun I'm going to go for, then I would certainly say to myself, you know, for an extra 20 quid, I'm going to get a full metal gun. Is that going to be worth it? Yes, I think that's going to be very worth it. I think that would be a great investment for you, especially if this is going to be the gun that you're definitely going to be using for a while. So once again, it's licensed by Fenhurst, okay, and it's got all the trademarks and everything on it. Okay, the length of the gun is 725mm from flash eliminator to the butt. Okay. No, I beg your pardon. Yes, it is. No, 725 from the barrel to the butt. And it's 765mm unfolded from the end of the flash eliminator to the butt. Folded, it's 530 millimeters. The weight is 3,400 grams. The internal length of the barrel from there to there is 300 millimeters. and it does take other magazines as well. Okay, it will take Tokyo Marui ones, and so forth, M4 ones like that, and they'll hold between 300 to 250 rounds depending. The internals are, like I said, they're full metal. It's a fully upgraded gearbox. Okay, so it will last you a fair length of time. I am very happy with this. It's a V2 gearbox that's inside, as I said, full metal. So I'm perfectly happy with that. I didn't pay the £179 for it, but I'll be honest with you, I would have. If I was actually going to buy this gun and I was going to be using it on a regular basis, I would certainly have bought this gun. But then I would have sat and thought about it, and I think to myself, for an extra £20, I'm getting a full metal gun. That gun is going to last me a fair length of time, a good few years, a great investment. So to be quite honest with you, as a budget gun, it's great. Love it. I think it looks absolutely fantastic. But to be honest with you, I'd have spent the extra money and got myself the full metal one. So, time for chronon and time for range testing and accuracy and so forth. Okay, so I'm just going to pause this for 1 second and we will be back. So here we're back again. So, I put 0.2 gram BBs in it. I found a M4 battery, and it is a 9.6 volt battery that I've put in here. 1600 milliamp, okay, crane battery, and it fit perfectly, to be honest with you. It was absolutely lovely, fits in perfect, lots of room. So here we go, first shot, let's have a little look. Going to do 5 shots here. There we go, and it's live. Always something goes wrong, always something. Didn't have it steady at all, did I? No, didn't. There we go. 330. Yeah, quite happy. Next shot. 327. 330. 329. 329. 332. So yeah, quite happy with that indeed. Let's have a little listen to automatic this time. Wow, yeah. Whoa, yeah, had to have a tight hold of that, yeah. Very nice. Nice rapid. Yeah, quite happy with that. That's really nice. So there we are. So it's chroning about 328. That's quite reasonable, I think, to be honest with you. So there's not much drop in the FPS of that. So we'll get a target set up and we'll have a little shoot at that next, I think. So once again, here we're back now. If you remember from the last video, unfortunately I broke my target holder. I have ordered another one, but it's like everything else in life, it is taking a bit of time to come. So we're just using this bit of paper. I put a circle on it. It's about the size of a 5p piece, to be honest with you. So it's not very big at all. I'm hoping using the sights on this that I'll be able to get quite close first shot. If not, I'll just adjust and so forth to get it on target. And then I'll finish off with a burst of automatic fire. Okay, so if you bear with me 1 second, I'll be about 25 feet away, 25 to 30 feet away. Yeah, so I used the iron sights, and as you saw, first shot was a little bit low, slightly adjusted, and yeah, great grouping. I'm very pleased with that. That is one excellent gun, I have to say. That has been about the nicest gun I've used in a long time. I am very happy with that. Grouping is amazing, as you can see. So there we go, guys, there we have it. So I've added a bit of extras on. I put a silencer on here, hand grip underneath, and I put a scope on it as well, just to let you see what you could actually do with the gun. Okay, just give you a little idea. Nothing's, you don't have to use this type of idea. It's just an idea that I came up with. I thought, I've got that scope, I've got this, I've got that. Scope isn't mounted correctly either. Before anybody comments, I know, I just slapped it on just to let you see what you can do. Okay, so you can really make that a good platform for yourself, to be quite honest with you. I'm very happy, I have to say. As a budget gun, for a SCA, yeah, I'm quite happy, because a lot of the SCAs that I was looking at, they're in the region of £300, £400, non-blowback, gas blowback, and things like that, to be honest with you. And as a budget SCA, for £180, that is very good, I must admit. It'd have been interesting to see what the Swiss Army one would have been like, to be honest with you. But I'm quite happy I didn't get it now, to be honest with you. And I wish, if I was going to buy this gun, I certainly would get the metal one, because that platform is going to last you a length of time. But once again, like I say, with every platform, change the battery, okay? Don't use the battery that comes with it. Change it, get yourself a decent battery, get yourself a decent charger. Look after your batteries and look after your gun. Remember to maintain it, and it'll last you a fair length of time. You'll get a good couple of years out of it, especially if you're regular, if you go every couple of weeks or every week. If you're a regular like that, then yeah, that gun will last you a fair length of time. So once again, if you like what you see, please subscribe. Please hit the notification bell. And to Extreme Airsoft, thank you very much. I certainly will be coming back, guys, I have to say. This gun is really quite impressive, and I thank you very much for the phone call. Your customer service was great, and for that alone I give you a 10 out of 10, and I'll certainly come back and buy more guns from you. The guns and everything that I show on my channel, I purchase myself, okay? Before anybody says anything, oh, you know, you've got to say nice things, because no, I don't have to say nice things. I'm giving you my honest opinion. This is my opinion on this gun. This is my opinion on the service. This is my opinion on everything. I'm not a professional. I've said it time and time again. This is my hobby. This is what I do. I like reviewing guns. I love playing airsoft. I don't play enough airsoft. Work, family life and everything else always gets in the way. I would play airsoft 7 days a week, 365 days. Well, I might take Christmas off. I might have to for the kids. But yeah, I would love to do this as a living, because I think it's absolutely fantastic. It's a great, great sport. More and more people are coming into it. I'm getting more and more subscribers every week, because people like myself who started playing airsoft didn't know where to go and buy guns. So I hope this channel helps you. Thank you very much for watching. Thank you very much in advance for any comments or anything that I get. You all take care of yourself. Bye bye just now.